Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome back to the Zulu Group. I'm Commander Z-Man. It is Wingman Wednesday, and with us today, we have something cool, and pretty much all of the Grim Reapers championship team from the MSI today. It's gonna be a heck of a night, you guys. We're doing some, well, obviously, Rob is doing fishing. Everyone else is chilling. How's everybody doing? I hope it's well. Something cool is here. Let's say hello to him on Wingman Wednesday. Your community manager, aka something producer, aka something cool. What's going on, dude? How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm a lot more relieved now that MSI is over, to be honest. Like, I'm sure you probably are too. It was a hectic week for that whole thing, and like, well, you know, I had some real work to do. I know you guys can't see the fishing here. You could probably only hear it, but deal with it. I might have to turn it off. Also, we got Killer Popcorn, Omen, Aries, Strap. I thought, yeah, Sinister's here too. So we got the entire Grim Reapers MSI champion MSI team here with us. Hey guys. Nobody's talking.
What's going on?
Oh, what's up? Hey, that was your cue. It's going well. It's going well. So I don't know if you guys know what the plan is today. We're gonna go through the aircraft that was the aircraft in the MSI.
There's a new Wallbonds redemption commander.
Flipsky, thank you for bugging us. I might have to turn off Tangia for a bit if it gets crazy. We're going through. So I assume you got all the analytics done, right? Something cool?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we're gonna add those. So I made this whole big template. Oh, look at that. The fishing thing is behind something cool's head. Hold on. Let's move that a lot. You won't be able, because here we go. And now it's on your face.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that's better. Oh,
Yeah.
That's way better.
Yeah, right. I'll just replace my head with it. There we go. All right, get it out of your system, guys. I'm gonna have to turn the sound alerts off. So, guys, so Grim Reapers, you're in the background there. What's everybody's favorite planes? Where do you think they ranked on the most used and most picked and most banned planes? Let's start there.
Oh, most banned? MiG-19 J-20, hands down.
Yeah,
Hands down.
I would say J-20 probably like most banned, right? Like, we're gonna confirm that. I do have a graphic that I've been working on. We're gonna plug the numbers in on something cool's command here, but what's it like to be the first? Was there any doubt? Did you guys ever? Was there any point in the tournaments that you guys had doubts that you were gonna win?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
No,
That
no.
confident. Oh, you're
Kinda,
so.
yeah. We're,
Just when it was the last person in Sinister was it, and it was coming down to the control point. That's all.
Oh, when Sinister's in the MiG-31 and he's like, I got this, and like start taking it slow. Rip. That was actually pretty funny. I was like, oh, he's like so sure of himself, and then that was it F1 or M2K got you, right?
it was the M2K. I thought Nick would be able to, you know, keep him busy while
Handle
I
your
just
business.
take a little stroll.
Yeah. That was fun. I think we all laughed when that happened. It's J3. Welcome to the Zulu Group.
For you guys, were any of you guys surprised by any of the meta that got established over the course of it? Or like, did you go in with like one thought on what would be meta and then sort of like adapt to like what you just sort of discovered like maybe another team was doing, or you know, that's the thing I'm curious about.
Well, we have experience from the Creator Cup, right? Couple of us, so we kind of knew what we're going into. So our thought process is like, whatever happens, don't get it to the control point in the end. Like, don't take the chance, don't play defensive, go on full attack mode, but tactically, so we do have strategic advantage going to our pushes, but we were pretty confident in our strategy. But nothing really surprised us too much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's why a good bit of the. I mean, I don't have a stat for like clutch plays, but it felt like anytime there was something crazy happening, it was always like someone in a MiG-31 somehow getting the point away from the other people. I feel like that happened a couple times, but I wasn't sure if like the emphasis on that was like the speed advantage, you know, in like there were a couple of you guys that were running efficient afterburners, but I don't know if it was on that plane or on some other ones off the top
I know
of my
it came up. It came up during the post interviews about MiG-31 or F-14. It seemed like those two are being switched back and forth a bit. Phantom, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate that.
Hey, I don't want to interrupt, but Nick is actually in the waiting room. I don't know if somebody could.
Yep, mods. Thank you, mods. Give all these guys streaming channel access, please, one of you guys. All right. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Nick. We're just discussing.
Hey.
Welcome. So we were talking about the meta. If you guys feel that you changed the meta, or if you like followed along with the meta, I feel like the interceptor stack was established early in the tournaments, and I don't know who started it. Honestly, I'd have to go back and watch, but it seemed like everybody once it was established, everybody was carrying that through the entire tournament. What do you guys feel about that? Was that your strategy and everybody's copying you?
Well, as you noted during the tournament, our first match against Joker BR, we kind of just decided to pick some crappy planes just to perhaps prove a point that it's mostly the pilot that matters.
It's 100%.
So in that sense, we didn't show off our strategy there. But before that match, we had already pretty much, locked in the plane combination. And
Yeah,
fly it all.
Sinister. Like, I know everybody's like, nobody's gonna pick the F-111. It's like the worst plane in the game. And then Sinister came out, and I commented. I was like, Sinister, the entire community says the F-111 sucks. So Sinister says, "Hold my beer," and he goes and wins in tournaments with it. It's pretty awesome.
That was in the comments.
I was going to say the F-111 had a 75% win rate by the end of the event.
How many times was it used?
4 times. It was 3-1 in total.
Yeah, I saw European Legends. They try to use it 1 round, right? Or 2 round. It worked for 1 round, like in the final.
The game they beat us.
Yeah, and then they tried it again, and then you guys were like, "Nah, once is enough."
Actually, you know what? Going off of it, it was the highest win rate out of all the interceptors.
Yeah. Well, because it was used so few times.
It was the least used,
Yeah.
but yeah, it does technically have the highest win rate.
I do remember at the beginning. Yeah, he did. I do know that at the beginning, a lot of people were running F-14s, and I know that I was the only one running MiG-31. I think maybe one other team, day 1, used it, but the majority of the interceptors were all F-14s.
Yeah, it seemed early in the tournament the F-14 had established itself. I mean, I love the F-14, but the MiG-31 definitely was a performer for sure in the tournaments, and so Sinister. We're gonna say Sinister started the MiG-31's meta in the MSI. Fair, fair assessment.
Fair enough.
Yeah, actually, you know what I'm curious about is actually checking our analytics after, like, before and after MSI, and see if anyone's now using the MiG-31 because they saw so much of it at MSI.
I did. I got no shame. Sinister used it in MSI, and I went and bought it yesterday. So I didn't have it. It was like one of the 4 planes I didn't buy an F-111 though. I'm not that bold.
I think Aries was playing yesterday, and he was streaming his gameplay, and I was in the call, and I remember him saying, "Look at this guy. He's using the MiG-31, using your strat. He's just pushing real hard."
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. I think it was pretty funny to watch.
It wasn't me. I was in a level 1. Level 1 MiG-31. Cool. We got a lot of follows coming in. I appreciate all the follows, guys. If you haven't done so yet, ! and Wingman Wednesday for your chance at 80 gold. Live in the Twitch chat. We had to say that because I haven't started restream. I'm probably gonna start restreaming soon. I know a lot of you guys. When you guys watch like these tournaments and stuff, do you mainly watch on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook? Asking all of you guys in voice comms and everybody in the chat, what's your preferred? Like Wolf says,
I watch on
Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for
I mean, I can tell you just
MetalStorm,
looking at our analytics, like Twitch was definitely the #1, like most viewed minutes.
Right.
We did Facebook as well as YouTube for MSI.
yeah, I think Twitch for MetalStorm, Twitch is where the majority of the views come in.
Awesome. That's cool. It's a good place to be. We got an awesome community around the game here on Twitch. I think that it's growing every day. So I like to feel I have some kind of a small part. But you know, Wednesdays, that's like my focus has been since I've been here to not put any emphasis on me or the stream or anybody. It's always about the community and the guys in the community.
Charlie,
Oh, jeez.
I need that playlist for the waiting screen.
I don't hear it, but I see it in chat.
Riptide said, "I need that playlist for the waiting screen." Yeah, in Darth Vader's
I had
voice.
a couple comments, you know, while we were in between streams and stuff. People were telling me about the music.
He throws some
It's
bangers
free,
in
bro.
there, man. You throw
It's
some
not like,
bangers
yo,
in there.
it's not like my playlist or anything. It's literally just stream beats, bro. I mean, I
Yeah.
might be leaking it, but
I have
Every
stream
single-
beats too.
Every single tournament you've done, you've thrown some bangers in there.
I
But
mean, like, I am picking like the better songs from these playlists, but like, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a different vibe, but I'm glad people like it.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I actually have stream mates. I haven't started using it yet. But I'm like, the thing I worry about with Twitch is like some of your VODs got muted, and I use a lot of my VODs for other things, so need the audio. But so I have trusted Wikipedia. Hey guys, you know when there will be a black market? That's gonna come up all the time. Let's hear what the Grim Reapers. Grim Reapers, what's your next black market plane wish list? Like,
Well, that's a question for Nick. He's all about that.
Something good this time?
Well,
oh,
let me just say that I really want the Gripen to finally come out. Like, we had that tease, March last year? Like, I'm just still...
yeah, it's been a while. Like they had the whole how we
It might have
model.
been, like, even before then, because like I was here it was before I was even working here. Like that must have been like mid 2023. Like I didn't even know about it until people started showing me videos. Like, we just showed this off and haven't shown it since. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like here's how we take pictures of the plane, and here's how we do all this stuff. And I think when I first discovered that video, it had like 100 views on it or something crazy. I'm like, what? Look at this video. Like they're like telling you how they model airplanes, and nobody's watching it. So that's pretty. Yeah, it would be cool to see the Gripen.
As long as it's not an interceptor, Sinister.
When's the last interceptor though? We haven't had an interceptor.
We have
Like the
not
J-
done a black market interceptor.
There's never been
Yeah.
a black market interceptor.
We
We're
don't
still
need one.
well. I mean, I'd like to see ST-21. That's my wish list plane, which is the Super
Ooh,
Tomcat
Super
for the
Tomcat.
for the 21st century. Yeah.
Nice.
That's my I've said it forever. I mean, it's really, you're already at the F-14 in game. It wouldn't be hard to change some things around and make it a Super Tomcat. But
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the Tomcat, Z, because
Do
I know
you?
this is like your favorite plane, and I know we've kind of talked about it a little bit, and it's not making any of the metrics, I think, in our sheet here, but it's on the stuff that I have. So the F-14 and MSI, it was the most picked interceptor, but it did not perform that well.
no, I see it.
It
Yeah.
had a 38% win rate. People were playing it, but it had like almost half of
So-
what the MiG-31 had in terms of performance.
Sinister, what do I got to do to bribe you to use the F-14 in tournaments from now on?
I don't know. You gotta buff that thing.
Buff that thing.
I think we need to buff the people playing it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to is player performance.
Need to have some Grim Reaper training modules for the F-14. That's what he needed. Get gooder. Yes, exactly, Knight. Yes. The Salt Raphael is for me. Yeah. Major guys, just for you guys in Twitch chat, Major is putting up a reminder. Make sure you have your Twitch whispers on. If you win the drawing tonight, or any of the drawings tonight, He's gonna whisper you in chat to get your information so that he could send you out your 80 gold code. And if you're on Facebook, go and tell them that I'm not a fraud. Like, people, I get that all the time. People like call me a scam and like say that I don't give gold. That's completely untrue. Wingman Wednesday, yes.
He doesn't.
Well, I mean, I relay the gold. They give the gold. I just give you the code to get the gold. Right? I'm just the middleman. So, what about the new map?
Right back in my pocket.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, something cool. I see him. He's like, here, send me some loot and I'll send you some gold. Yeah. The new night maps coming out. Did you guys? So I know some of you guys in the post interviews were like didn't even get to see the new the night maps. Did you see them since then? I know I showed them. I showed it once on stream here, just like for the guys that missed it. But it was like Star Wars weekend for me. I streamed Star Wars games for like 11 hours on Star Wars Day because I'm a big nerd. But it's 3 a.m. in Ireland, Leo. Nice, dude. You are a scam. Yeah, thank you. Is elimination coming back to the regular rotation? I would like to see it. What about you, Reapers? Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fast trophies.
Fast trophies, yeah. Please bring it back. Yeah.
For the enemy team.
Missions as well.
M Capo says, my first time watching this stream. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody being here. Ghostberry. Can we get a follow command for Ghostberry TV, guys? Ghostberry, another excellent caster for the MSI. When is the ranked playlist coming out? Phantom is asking. It's in the roadmap. Soon. That's going to be like your answer to everything, just soon, right?
Well, everyone's memeing me now because I said like, I don't know, something. I don't know. I said something and people fucking screenshot it and that was the response to everything on the main Discord.
It's coming out. Thanks, C-Man. You got it, brother.
I'm sure he's in here. He's got the picture.
Where is Moist? Yeah, so there's a whole petition going across the Discord to make Moist a mod. What do you guys feel about that? Nope. Moist denied. Moist probably not even watching the stream. Somebody clip it and send it to him. You're not no mod for Moist.
That's the real mod would be watching the stream right now.
I bet Galen's watching.
I saw Rob in here too.
Oh yeah, Rob's always here. We got fishing. He's here to fish. Oh, what else? Oh, you want to start filling in these? Is there any? Do you guys think there's any surprises? I mean, other than the Tomcat did terribly. That's a surprise to me. No surprises. What do you think?
You know what?
What?
I did see the F5 or F4 a couple matches.
Okay, you know, we can maybe have a guessing game here. F4. How many times do you guys think that plane was picked?
Well, I know
4 times.
Do you want to run a poll in Twitch chat?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Should we do
like
how many
5
times it was picked, or the win rate? Or maybe I can reveal the win rate after.
I mean, the win rate's gonna be hard to poll.
Yeah, because that could be any amount of picks.
Like,
yeah. Put a poll for picks.
Like, so give me a range: 1 to 5, 3 to 5, 3 to 10.
Yeah, let's do 1, 5, 6 to 10, and then 11 to 15.
All right. Major, you want to start those polls for me, or do you want me to do it? How many times was the F4 picked? 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. Can you do one of you mods in badges? What the Grim Reapers? What do you want to add? Let's go. What are your talking points? What is your favorite match of the tournament?
Favorite map?
Match.
I would say Ares is his clutch play was probably my favorite.
Flying through the capture.
Pulling the F1 and pushing the ability with the tracers behind him and pulling it off.
Yeah,
that was awesome. We said that. I don't know if I said it after the fact or I said it during. that someone must have hung a Subway sandwich in the middle of that capture for Ares to get to it.
Number 14, Supremo.
That is true. That's what I saw, and I went for it.
You gotta, hey, whatever works, man. You gotta have like some people imagine
man.
people in your underwear. You imagine Subway sandwiches. It's all good. I wish there was
Everybody has their own thing, man.
Wish there was.
To ask you guys, was there any team or maybe a certain set that like surprised you guys on like the outcome? Like I know like Dystopia. I don't think
that
any of us.
Dystopia Vanguard one.
Dude, they had a fucking crazy. I mean, Vanguard as well. Like if you look back, I like going through all their matches. Obviously on my side, like they had some of the closest. I felt so. I was like, man, they're like 2-3 here, 2-3 there, like 2-1 and another. I'm like, yo, these guys just don't have a quit in them. Like them, Dystopia. Kudos to them, man. I love seeing that stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely an awesome tournament. Sorry, I'm off camera a little bit here, guys. I'm typing.
Yeah, no, those were definitely some like tight, close matches that went to literally the very last round. They were fun to watch.
Yeah, very, very entertaining for sure.
There was a good moment. Where,
just real quick, hold on. Sorry, K-pop. Real quick, guys. Top of your chat, there's a F4 poll. How many times was the F4 picked? It's only a 1 minute poll, so you gotta get in there quick. Right now, it's 1 to 5, 100%. Go ahead. Sorry, K-pop.
If you remember when the I can't remember if it was. I think it was the F1 chase in the Mirage 2000 for like a good 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
I can't
they
remember.
were fighting around like the middle pillar of
like
Stormbreak.
Around constantly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was man.
Like stalling.
We put that in the highlight thing too. That one was sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a reason it's in the highlight.
That's true.
We're being invaded by Among Us.
I did find out, unfortunately, we lost all the first weekend matches.
Are we gonna make? Okay, F4 was the 15 votes for 1 to 5, 7 for 5 to 10, and just 1 for 10 to 15.
Do I reveal it? Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Sure.
So the F4 was picked a total of exactly 10 times.
10 times. So 7 of you got it right.
It went 4 and 6, so it had a 40% win rate.
Although one person did say 10 to 15, and 7 people said 5 to 10. So I mean, I guess I should have said 5 to 9, 10 to whatever. So yeah. You're all right. 8 of you got that correct. 15 of you got it wrong. Shame. Let's get some shame bells in the chat. You need to start the stream a little earlier. In Spain, it's 4 a.m. Cara Dragons. I apologize, man. Time zones are a bitch. There's always the VODs, guys. I apologize. I am going to start doing more giveaways in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, it's discord.gg/Scuba Squad, or you could do !Discord. And we're going to run, like, anytime we run one on the stream, I'm also going to run one in the Discord. That's going to be the new way to do things, so that it's fair. Worldwide fairness. I want you all here. Unfortunately, time zones are a thing, and I can only stream at a certain time of day. Welcome, the Avenged Demon. You guys have any questions for the Grim Reapers in chat? Feel free to ask, and make sure you preface the question with @ZuluGroup, and I'll see it. Or you could use your war bonds to highlight your message, and that way I'm sure I'll see it. I was impressed though. I try and stay non-biased when I'm doing. Thank you for the Van Damme there. I try to stay non-biased when I'm shoutcasting, but I was secretly cheering for the Grim Reapers. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Like, you've always come around and helped me out and the stream, and I appreciate it. Like, I don't care. Like, I posted. Oh, thank you for the 49 bits, Jaffo. I posted the promo in MetalStorm chat, and like right away you get the common thing about cheating and all that nonsense. And I said, you know, I've said to Sinister when that whole ordeal went down, they hate you because they ain't you. You know what I mean? Like the guys definitely got skill. All of you haters out there who want to say anything about the Grim Reapers cheating, you can suck it. They've shown themselves in the league tournaments. They've shown themselves in the MetalStorm Invitational, and get over yourselves, okay? Like, I'm so tired of hearing about like calling Sinister. I got more respect for Sinister than about 90% of the people in this game. So you got a problem with it, you could bring it to me. I don't give a shit. Just saying, I'm sticking up for my boys. I love that guy. So there you have it. I don't know if you want to touch on any of that stuff, or you know, if that's enough said for you, Sin. But that's how I feel.
Yes. Suck it.
Suck it. Everybody in the house says suck it. When's the night map dropping? Khaleesi asks. Soon. That's something cool's answer to everything. That's gonna be his trademarked answer. We're gonna trademark it.
I don't know, I just work here.
Is it a variant for each map? Is there a night variant for each map, or is it only specific ones?
Yeah, we only saw Crimson, right?
Yeah, we did just show Crimson. I know some people thought that was a new map. That was just Crimson in that video. We will be releasing that, like, I think more broadly. I think next week. We were just talking about that. I think the plan is to do a slower rollout, so that way we can at least get them going. So we're gonna start, I believe, with just Crimson. But that's definitely probably not going to be the end of it. I mean, it's going to be too fucking cool. Everyone's going to want to see Night on everything. So
Stoneforge Night, that's going to be nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, people are just going to be slamming into those pillars all day,
crashing all day. Yeah. Okay. So we got some merch requests in chat. Knight says that we should make a they could suck it shirt for Sinister. And Riptide says we need a shirt that says, I don't know, I just work here for something cool.
Thank you. I need it.
Definitely we'll do that. All right, how many people in this this giveaway so far? Did you shout out on MetalStorm? I didn't get to check it because all right, cool. 47 users. If it's just Rob wins, can we ban him? If no, I don't know. He hasn't yet. But if Rob wins, are we allowed to ban him?
Probably not.
No. Okay. No, yeah, Rob just made that kick-ass icon for the MetalStorm Discord. Yeah,
I love it.
Shout out to Rob. You guys like respect your mods, respect your admins. You know, Rob is neither here, but he is always here, fishing and stirring up the chat. So. We love having you, and all you guys love you. So, shout out Blackberry Online. I see her in the chat there, you guys. So you get a follow command for Blackberry Online. Make sure you know she's not here. Dude, I see you. You can't lie. Are you hiding in comms too, and not saying anything? I don't. It looks like, is that Shadow? Shadow's here too. Cool.
A hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, I've been here, but just been quiet.
Shanky, you always get respect, bro. You know I love you, Shanky. I said I love you guys, all you guys. All right, do we want to start? Do I want to show this graphic off? And like this is
that graphic. I haven't even seen it. I know you were talking about it, but is it like with the updated stuff?
It's only the first day. So we're gonna fill it in live.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I
mean? Yeah. If it's just qualifiers weekend basically.
Yeah, these are the initial numbers that you guys gave. We're gonna fill them in for the whole thing, or I can export this as is, and you could have a copy of it. You know what I mean?
The whole thing. Let's do the whole thing. I got all the data I got for the other days. Let's all right. Everyone wants to see the whole event.
Yeah, we'll walk through. And the Grim Reapers, every plane we go through, we're gonna ask you about if you flew it in the event, we're gonna ask you about your thoughts on it, why it's the meta, or why it worked so well for you. So, all right. So number one spot, you can see my screen, right? Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say this. Let's start from the bottom of these categories. That way we can start guessing like what's going to be above it. You know what I mean?
Okay. So top 6 most contested. We're going to start here, right? That's what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. So is it the same as what we have on the screen? If it's the same as what's on the screen, you could...
No.
It's not the ADV.
So the 6th most contested plane. So should we maybe explain what contested is?
Yes.
Because I know we were talking about this like the last day or two.
Hold on. Let me put this back on.
Guys, is essentially, I don't know the best way to say it myself. Basically, were people fighting over it? Like, was it either banned or picked that was kind of the metric. So some of the data might look a little weird. Like you're gonna see.
Win rates. Yeah, no, just say like win rates will be
of the times it was played and also the times it couldn't have been played. So those two sorts of metrics combined gives us this ratio here, this percentage. So contested just means it's almost like a popularity contest. So think about it like that. So yeah, I think with that we could probably get into.
And if you have, if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask them in chat. All right, sixth most contested, not the ADV, but the.
It's actually your boy, the F-14 Tomcat.
Oh wow! So we can move that right over here.
Yes, you see a little bit of a meta shift, I guess, right there in real time. You went from the 4th highest in the first week to 6th. It barely made it. I think there was something right behind it.
What was its percentage?
That was 83 times it was picked, 0 times banned.
Let me do that first. 83.
Oh, the percentage. Yeah,
83 and 0 bans.
Yep, 83 and 0.
And your percentage?
Then the pick ban rate was 50.95.
All right. So there you go. At 14.
Just over half of every possibility.
So did any of the Grim Reapers fly the F-14 during any of the tournament?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I know Sin flew F-111 and MiG-31 and 1 round with the J-20 or 2 rounds with the J-20.
No, we didn't fly the J-20 at all.
Which match was that?
We're
that was
We're banned.
Okay.
I am wearing lemons.
Sure.
Lemons, yes, lemons. All right, what do you think?
I don't know if anyone remembers Lemon Party.
So I mean, obviously you all know my feeling. Lemon Party.
Sorry, middle school Charlie just came out.
Any questions concerning the? Did your mom write your name in your boxers when you went to boot camp? What kind of question is that, Shanky? No. Okay, so number 5. Let's keep moving. Hold on.
Number 5.
Number 5 is.
You actually already got it. Just leave the A4 right where it is.
A4. Well, we gotta adjust the percentage first, right?
Let's do the numbers below it first.
Okay.
Just that way we add the context. So
all right.
It was picked a total of 90 times, and it was banned 4.
90 and 4, which gives it a percentage of
71.08.
Wow. Nice.
Skyhawk, popular.
It's amazing. Like it went from like one of the least popular planes in the game to now the meta. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what a little buff can do. All right, who flew the A4 for the Grim Reapers?
Strap.
Me and Strap.
Okay, what do you guys think? How much did that buff change the meta, and how much did the Grim Reapers flying the A4 change the meta?
Not really. For us, it was adjustment based because the A4 allows one thing. It's you can be synchronized with the fighter, like as a fighter pair, because we split the sky in 2, like high battle, low battle. So we just used it based on like doubling the firepower down low, and for those purposes it worked perfectly. But I still don't think it's the best attack out there for sure. Overall, definitely not. But
it's the best light fighter that flies like an attack, or maybe medium, maybe a medium fighter.
Yeah, it serves its purpose. That's how we picked it originally. Like, especially when I switched to F-16, it was way faster than F1, and therefore I had to do certain tasks with with the attack. But Su-25, I couldn't literally follow it. It was too slow. So
yeah,
that was the call right there and then.
It is a good Hug wants chapstick time. Yeah, where'd it go?
Yeah.
Cool,
Don't
thanks,
nerf
Aries. Don't nerf it. Yeah, it's perfect. Finally, it's come a long way.
Whatever you hear, please don't touch my plane.
Nerf the Jaguar again.
Yeah.
Strap, you also flew the A4. What do you have to say? Anything? Love it, hate it. It's awesome the way it is.
I like playing the 25 more. I just had to adjust for the matchment.
Yeah, same here.
You both like the
Is the
Su-25?
25 pick, is that mainly for like the ability and like those heavy rockets?
No, I use it more so I have a
Versatile.
bigger realm of influence. Like I can help in the sky. Like if anyone straightens out to like head on one of the guys up top, they're getting hit with a rocket.
Right.
Okay.
Agreed.
Definitely did
But
good.
we just couldn't synchronize the light fighter that we chose to fly and the attack. That was our biggest issue.
In that sense, you could almost think that it's like a ground-based artillery, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, air-based in this case.
Yeah, but since we were flying more like low and high, it's closer to the ground. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys
Excellent.
want to take any
That's
guesses on which one attacker didn't get an appearance out of the list?
810.
234.
Yeah, A10, yeah.
A10 got picked one time at the very end. It was the Su-34.
What about
Even the A6 made one.
Yeah,
They got one
Su-22.
play. Yeah, Su-22 was actually the third most played. It went. I mean, it drops off like crazy. It's A4 at 90, Frogfoot at 58, and then there was like 6 games of the fitter apparently. I think a lot of that was on like the
rounds.
first day. Somebody was
Like 58 rounds, you mean? By saying
58 total games. That could have been from either side, so just 58 times it was played.
Oh,
Because
okay.
chosen 58 times.
So one game is pretty much like 2 games.
One round.
Is what you're saying.
One match.
Okay.
So we were calling each map a match, or each match a map.
Oh, okay.
So because we would shift after one match, we would go to the next map. You know what I mean? If that helps.
Yeah, I think I took away my control analytics, but I think like the maximum, like if you were to pick the same plane throughout the entire thing, I think it would have been around like, I guess I probably could do the math, adding up the other numbers beneath these things, but I think it's in like I think it's like 170, somewhere around there. So basically 90 of that 170 went to the A4 in terms of attackers.
So are we gonna guess for the number 4 slot now?
Yeah.
Who do you guys think? What do you guys? Grim Reapers. We had the F14 and the A4 being the 6th and 5th place. What chat? Grim Reapers. What do you guys feel about What's the number 4?
M2K or ADV?
Or ADV, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's
Maybe even F1.
Let's show you what the map is. So right here, this if you're looking at my camera in Discord or on Twitch, right now that spot's open. It was the F14 before.
Yeah, it was the F14.
So that was for qualifiers. So you guys are going with which one? Just pick one. M2K,
ADV.
ADV.
Yeah, ADV.
ADV. Those two.
It was the ADV.
Was the ADV?
Yep.
The ADV is hidden beneath the 14.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's turn this off.
Yes, the ADV was picked a total of 86 times, and it was banned 6.
86 and hang on, I gotta find my F14. Okay. 86 and 6 times.
Yep. Yeah, as you'll see as we go through this, bans sort of way more.
Yeah.
So this was 78.5% pick ban rate. A lot of ADVs.
Wow. There were definitely a lot of ADVs. Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's kind of. I was flying it today for like the first time in months, actually, and yeah, it's an awesome airplane. It really is. All right, so we're gonna so Reapers. I'm gonna say your M2K is coming next. That's my guess. What is chat? What do you think? What do you mean by banned, Tugger? So at the beginning of each round, which is an entire bracket round, so team versus team, not map, not match, just team versus team for their entire meetup, they get 1 ban each. that might change the next tournament, where there was some discussion in the post-mortem about changing that so bans come more often. But you get to each team got to ban something, right? And usually, so these are the most common bans and the most common how often they were picked when they weren't banned. So if that makes sense, right? Is that kosher with you? Okay. All right. So third spot, most contested.
It is the M2K.
It is the M2K.
This one had an insane pick.
It's probably going to go off the board.
By its picks. And surprisingly, I mentioned it, I think, with some of the GAF people after it ended. I don't know if anyone else was on that call, but I can't believe no one banned this plane with how much it was being used. But 131 picks and 0 bans.
Wow. Yeah, why?
That's only because the last two outshined it as far as getting banned.
I think it was Dom was telling me in that discussion, he was like, they almost banned it, like the last game, to throw a wrench in things. But he said they hesitated to do it.
What do you think it is? Is it the gun? Is it the maneuverability? Is it the combination? Like I know the gun is really cool on it. Like it's short burst rate. Or
I have my own theory before maybe Grim gets to it. Just spectating, it had to be because of its chaff and just running down the interceptor. Everyone was just playing that 3v3 up top. And the M2K and the Tornado both have that exact same utility of basically saying, fuck your interceptor or anything like
a tank,
radar.
basically.
Yeah. They're just there to close the gap and just bully. I mean, there were games where I was sitting there trying to spectate, like, the MiG-31's flying up one direction, and then the other two are just flying just right at them, and I'm like, shit, I don't know who to spectate right now. But, yeah, I mean, that was my observation. I heard you guys kind of confirm that too, but yeah, I couldn't imagine. I don't understand why no one banned it from anyone, because I'm like, it feels like if you take that off the field, then that's no longer a play. Like, that 3v3 isn't happening the same anymore. Like, the entire dynamic, I think, changes, but no one went to risk it.
Reapers?
But you gotta see it from opposite side. Something cool. If you ban M2K, then you're leaving option for either MiG-19 or J-20. So it's not only about the plane. What do you want less? J-20 that can just go high and snipe for the ring, no matter if it's even 4-1, or you want M2K that you can actually counter and kill.
Hey, cool. Can you give me a mic check for quick? Because some guys are saying you're a little. I turned you up. I hear you.
So what most teams were banning based on was like, what can you counter, what can't you counter. That's what I think 99% of teams were discussing. So if you do ban, like, let's say M2K, another team bans either, then both teams have to play these two planes that are like just wild cards on a field. They can turn the course of the whole game in one direction.
Yeah, Maxwell was saying the M2K is easier to kill than the J20. I believe that's true. That's a true statement.
Yeah.
So yeah, why ban it?
I know we sort of discussed it in the town hall a little bit, but I do like the idea of possibly introducing like unique picks the next go around, where so if you have like first ban, the other team would have first pick scenario, and so it's like, you know, those sorts of mind games and prioritizations when you're picking your team compositions. I think that stuff is super sick. Like that exact same thing you're thinking is like the lesser of two evils, essentially, of what you'd rather go up against. I think you can kind of do that same kind of thing where it's like, damn, do we lock in our M2K right now so we can at least have that option up in the air? Or do we have to pick the ADV? Or do we have to secure our light fighter right now? Like, do we want the F1 or the F16 or whatever that sort of meta is at that point in time? But I think that's very spicy to me. And I really, not what I'm eating. I'm having sour Skittles. But I really like the idea of like essentially what you're describing of like weighing these options. I think I love that stuff in other games, and I think if we can sort of introduce that in you know, this MSI, like this like competitive format, I think that
well, that already kind of happened. Something cool at the last round. The European Legends purposely banned ADV, leaving that wildcard so they can tilt the result in one direction, because if we didn't play wildcards, like it was like pretty conclusive the first match, It was 3-0 for us. But when they banned it, they managed to get a win because you have to be on a lookout for that MiG-19 constantly.
You're right. It was J20 and ADV.
Yeah, so there was mind games playing, right? Like, but not
troll
publicly.
picks. We call it troll picks. Just like they were banning the MiG-19 for Pig Bay. Yeah, like people know your favorite planes. They're gonna ban them on you if you're really good.
They banned it against us.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, the
problem, those things were definitely happening.
Problem for them is you guys are versed. You guys are versed in so many different airplanes. You know, it's hard to. Somebody already asked. Yes, Rogue Horseman. Everybody has already asked about the next black market plane. There's a giveaway going on in chat. ! Wingman Wednesday if you'd like to enter. I'm experienced MS player. Why not get rid of stealth? New players can't compete with those. I got all those. Bro, come on. You got to just watch the Grim Reapers play. That's what I mean. Like new guys coming in that say that stealth is OP or whatever. You just need people to show you how to play it. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
It's not the plane, it's the pilot. Duh.
I mean, stealth. Honestly,
it's you can play stealth conservatively and more passively, which plays to its own traits. But if you play aggressive, you're essentially just wasting your stealth trait all the time. So that's a very interesting mechanic there because then the more you shoot, the easier it is to shoot you down.
Right.
So you got to weigh your options.
Yeah, I do like that addition. That was definitely. Yep. Ghostberry trolling the chat. No, the next black market plane is not the F-94. Thank you. Holy mackerel, Captain Richard coming in with a raid. Welcome, everybody. I am Commander Z-Man. This is the Zulu Group. This is Wingman Wednesday. Guys in the chat, try and defend from that 642 party massive raid coming in. If you would, please. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing? We're currently... Lots of wiping tears. There's oh my god. All right, this shit's gonna get nuts here in a second. Welcome, everybody. If you're new to the stream, I'm Commander Z-Man. Turn this stupid fishing off. If you're new to the stream, I'm Commander Z-Man. We're doing Wingman Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday. Today we're with developers Something Cool from Starform, the makers of MetalStorm, and we're discussing the MetalStorm Invitational, which is a tournament that happened just this weekend. And we also, in the voice comms with us, we have the winning championship team. Captain Rich, I hear Captain Richard laughing, but there's so much stuff going on. The stream's blowing up. Give me a second here, guys. We're moving on. Welcome, everybody. Click that follow button if you haven't. Hello, Gua here. Thank you for them biddies, sir. It's good to see you. Commander Redbeard, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Freak, Twitch. All you people, all the new follows, welcome. Captain Richard, how's your front page? How's your anniversary, sir? You get a follow command for Captain Richard in the chat. If you don't follow him already, please do so. All right, sorry guys. All right, so we were discussing. So we're currently going over the playlist of planes that were used during the MSI. If you haven't, also can we get a follow command for MetalStorm? It was fun and hectic. Yes, I saw that. You got a lot of subs, Cap. That was awesome, dude.
I saw him pushing NPCs into the lava while he was playing, by the way. That was awesome.
Oh, Captain Richard? Yeah. In Elder Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls, yeah.
He's like legit, like, so if you guys are on the Discord, every Wednesday I put somebody. Today it just happened to be Captain Richard's day he's been on Wingman Wednesday, but I actually shout him out because I try and like people that have hung out with in person, and Captain Richard by far, I've hung out with Captain Richard more than any other person off of Twitch. So pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Who's subbed? Go-Tos, welcome back, Go-Tos. It's good to see you. Thank you for that Aces Club subscription. Sorry guys, it's getting a little nuts, but we'll get back to it. What is going on? Van Damage and Scuba Steve trolling with TTS. I'm gonna have to chill. Fishing, yes.
No, you just had to blow it up.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that 100 people chatting achievement. 100 people chatting at the same time. So that's why the fish and all the redemptions. All right, where do we leave off? M2K.
I think we're at number 2 right now, right? Did we fill out number 3?
Hang on. Let Vader kill us here, and then we'll move on. All right. All right, yeah. We were moving on to number 2 spot.
Oh, the percentage on the M2K is 82.5.
82.5.
I'm proud to offer the Raiders this amazing offer of a free
82.5
Tiger with every new MetalStorm account act.
There you go.
Now.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah, Steve's giving everybody a free F5 if they join MetalStorm right now. Thank you, Steve. And Ghostberry's trolling also with TTF. Hold on. All right, so number 2 spot, is it the MiG-19?
Yes.
It's the MiG-19.
Of course. Yeah, this one actually got a little bit more play. It didn't get banned as much. People were letting it slip through. So that one actually had 58 picks and 14 bans.
And its percentage?
89.9. Still very popular.
Yeah, and I know that J20 is still going to be here.
Yeah, it was obviously either picked or banned every single game.
Right.
So this was picked a total of 10 times, and then 24 bans.
Hold on, I got to move that. 24 bans. Knew this was going to...
I think that was out of a possible 26 games in total that were played. So it only got through in 2 possible games, and obviously every round both teams picked it, so I think it's split even. It was 5 and 5.
Your boy Blue, it'll be your fifth F5. Awesome. Might want to turn off fishing for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, sorry guys.
The ban rate on it?
Go. The ban rate on the J20, it had to be, well, it was 100% because, like, okay, so this is what something cool is explaining before, is like if it wasn't banned, it was picked, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, so those sorts of things factor together. That's what influences the contested pick ban rate.
The F101, F102, F014, and F105.
Yeah, guys, I gotta kill fishing for a bit. It's like, it's blowing up my eardrums. There's so much going on right now. You guys all trolling
I
me.
hate fish.
We'll start it back up in a little bit, but I got the Grim Reapers here. They're nice enough to come on, waste their time being on Wingman Wednesday with us. So, all right, so J20. I'm just teasing you guys. I love you guys. Hype train started. Everybody get in there. That means I have to put the hype helmet on, which is kind of hard to do because then I won't be able to hear you. But awesome. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the hype train. Thanks for all the bits. Major thanks for the biddies. All right, so are we moving on to the next section? Or are we?
Yeah,
how do you want to do that?
What, most pick probably next?
Most
pick. I feel like we
from
already know the answer for that because the Mirage 2000 is just an insane stat. We could maybe work from the top down on these next 2.
Okay.
So yeah, Mirage 2000 was obviously the most popular plane in terms of pick rate. That was 81.9%.
81.90%?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys really love the M2K.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool plane. And then second was not the F-14 anymore. What do we think? What do we think?
I mean, you guys can guess if you want, right?
It's got to be the MiG-19 then. With a,
what do you think?
I mean, 89.9%.
Grim's in here. What they say? F1.
What do you guys think, chat? What happened to the Su-57 Felon? Why is it not the best?
I can answer that real quick. You know what? I can at least say
that was funny. That troll face was right on top of your face. That was awesome. Someone clipped that.
I won't say the pick rate, because we're on that section right now. But I can at least tell you, the win rate's also coming up too. You know what? Hold that thought.
So yeah, we'll find out about the Su-57 felon soon enough.
I'm not spoiling nothing.
All right, so we're moving the second most picked aircraft.
Yeah, you guys are saying light fighters, right? F1, F-16.
I said
like
MiG-19 because it just seems like that's not on there, but it was picked 58 times. M2K was the first. Yeah, I would. Or ADV is 86 times. So yeah, maybe ADV would be next.
Nope. It is the A4. Wow. Yeah, actually, I guess you see it up there, huh?
Yeah.
A4 was number 2. It was picked 56.3%.
Let's get these backwards. All right. A4.
Skyhawk.
You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
Percentage? Pick rate percentage? 80%?
56.3.
56.
Yeah, a big drop. Yeah. I mean, I think the M2K was just an abnormal rate that no one. I mean, I was just joking. You know, people were crutching it, but
right.
No one decided to challenge it.
All right, I know the third one already. Reapers, what do you think? If you're looking at my screen, if you look at most contested, you can figure it out. Just look at the picks.
ADV.
Yeah. Got to be the ADV, right?
Yeah.
Oh, who did it? Oh, who trolled me? Oh, I totally looked. I had my camera on. Someone did the knock thing, so I heard like knocking. I turned my head.
Oh, nice.
All right, F1's probably not going to go anywhere, right? It's going to stay up there somewhere. So let's move that. Oops.
Guess we'll see.
I think it's still going to be in the most picked. Right?
Oh,
maybe not.
Slots?
Yeah, 5.
I don't know. ADV percent was 53.8.
All right, on text. 53.8.
Yeah, that was Nick's plane.
Yeah, Nick did a good job in that plane.
Thank you.
Who?
Nick Zuko. Nick Zuko, you want to talk about your experience with the ADV? What's the how do you dodge all those missiles? You guys got like you could get MVP just on missile evader alone. I was impressed. Like I went to customs to try it and
well, I bet you that was Sinister, but
Sinister is all you guys are really proficient at I mean it was just like why even bother shooting missiles at the guy? He was like dodging everyone. It was pretty crazy. You got that timing down. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, when it comes down to dodging with the ADV, you of course have the two, let's say, basic options, right? You can use the normal flares, or you can use the decoy.
Right.
But generally speaking, for the decoy, you need to kind of have to be an offset from the missile, like kind of perpendicular to it, or else it's just going to hit you. Mm-hmm. But what you can do is kind of wiggle your plane about. So like the decoy thing's just, wiggle it.
Wiggle it. You gotta wiggle it just a little bit.
You gotta wiggle it.
Are we having a dance party?
That is pretty much enough to get the missile to miss you and hit the decoy.
Right. Yeah, like that dog right there. Wiggle with it.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Guys,
that's pretty much one of the strategies that I was doing a lot of the time. The other is just flare timing, trying to dodge more than one missile with each flare, trying to conserve flares.
Right. So I've been told, and I don't. Maybe you could confirm this. I've been told like there's a pattern where you want to flare first, then deploy decoy, then flare. Like does that play in at all, or is that BS? Or is it only certain kinds of missiles?
That is partially true in the sense that yes, there is kind of a pattern, but it's not fixed. It depends on like how many guys are shooting at you at the same time. If there are too many, then perhaps you just want to go all out and just to be safe.
Right. Deploy that decoy. It only takes 2 missiles, right? And then that decoy is dead. So. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Guys, again, if you could throw an exclamation point follow for MetalStorm so that you could guys, if you want to check out the entirety of the MetalStorm Invitational, they have VODs over there available. You could, and that'll help you discern what we're talking about here. If you're new to MetalStorm, it is a free-to-play game available on Epic, Google Play, or the Apple App Store. So PC or mobile game. Excellent free-to-play game. Costs you nothing. There's no reason for you not to download it except your pride. Do manual guided missiles bypass the decoy? No, I think manually guided missiles are still considered radar missiles, right?
Manually and radar guided missiles,
Yeah.
which is what the game calls them, are deflected by the decoy. Yeah.
Right.
But the other good thing about the ADV is, other than it being really good at dodging missiles in general, it's also very fast playing. It has the those hunter missiles. It has those kind of medium range IR missiles as well. It can play like a few different roles. It can be like an interceptor if there isn't another interceptor in the sky that's going to contest you. In that sense, it can also be an anti-interceptor. Try to hunt one down.
Yeah.
Be annoying to it, and even down low in the dogfight, it can be very effective. So when EU Legends banned the ADV in our grand final match, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to switch it up.
Yeah.
Because,
And what did you use instead of the ADV? You want to refresh our
I
memory?
used the F-22 Raptor.
Oh, okay.
Which, as I said earlier, if you want to play the long game, you need to be patient. You need to be kind of conservative with your missiles, not expose yourself too much. And it worked eventually.
Ruski highlighted his message just to reiterate the question. Spig, welcome to the Zulu group. Is the black market playing within the next month? Can you give it a time frame for black market playing? 3 months? The next 3 months? No comment. No time frame questions, guys. We're not putting them on the spot.
And say
20
worth the wait.
2025 for sure.
I will say it's going to be worth the wait.
And worth the wait next after the ADV, right? We did. Wait, we're.
Yeah, we're on number 4 right now. So you're probably going to want some Fs in the chat, maybe for yourself here, because this is going to be the last
Tomcat
for the rest of this video. Yeah.
That's okay.
So we're going to have the F-14 here. One last time, never spoken about again. 51.88%.
Guys, let's get some Tomcat emotes in the chat for me, pretty much. Like 51 point what percent?
51.88.
Reapers don't like the Tommy either. They prefer the Big 31.
It's their fault if you think about it. I mean, if they didn't pick the MiG-31
it's all
so
Sinister's
much.
fault. I'm blaming Sinister for using the MiG-31 and the F-111 rather than my Tomcat, but that's okay. Let the rest of MetalStorm be fooled into thinking that the F-14 isn't a good plane, and I'll just keep flying it. So what I miss? Not a lot. There we go, Berserker, Javo, Major, Phantom. Thanks for the Tomcat emotes. I appreciate you guys. So yeah. Sin, why, man? Why the MiG-31 and not the F-14? Can you explain? Is it dive rate?
It's too slow. It's too slow. You can't climb as high. Yeah, man, it's just better for air superiority, and on top of that, it has those long-range IR missiles, which came in handy going up against some of the other planes that were being picked, like the ADV and the M2K. So just all around worked a lot better. We play pretty aggressive, so I'm sure you could see that our play style was pretty aggressive right off the get-go. So, and you just can't really do that with an F-14.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense the MiG-31's load out because you got the long range radars and then the medium range infrareds, so you could just like I said, I flew it for the first time yesterday because I wanted to see what all the hype was about. So all right, so I guess that's gonna leave the MiG-31 to be next, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think this would be a good speculative one, because I think a lot of the other ones are pretty obvious, but what do you guys think is that last most popular picked plane there?
Chat, what do you think? Senor, welcome. Welcome to the Zulu group. Guys, make sure you get in on that giveaway if you haven't yet. It's ! Wingman Wednesday for your chance. Will there be another Creator Cup? Definitely. No, not Creator Cup, MSI.
Yeah. Aries
I want to
said
say
the
Creator Cup is
F1.
off the table. You know, it's just a different event. I think right now the focus is MSI.
Right.
Aries said the F1.
Yeah, Aries said F1.
F1 most picked? I mean, what? All right, well, let's look at most contested.
It's on the picture.
Yeah, MiG-19 isn't up there.
Su-25. Who knows?
MiG-19.
MiG-19 is, yeah, I mean, 83, and then the MiG-19 is 58. I'm going with MiG-19. What do you guys say? Chat, what do you think? What's the most picked airplane? You can use the most contested as a reference, I think, at this point. Thank you, the league tournaments. Can we get a follow command for the league tournaments? King Cat, welcome to the Zulu group. The fish bed? You think it was the fish bed? I don't think I saw the fish bed
There you
at all.
go. It was played in the first set, and that was it. It was played twice. It has a 0% win.
0% win rate. I want to know what the decibel is on that.
That's what I should have did is like the worst win rate, because that wasn't actually the worst. The Typhoon was 0-4 throughout the entire event.
Wow.
Yeah, no one could make that plane work.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, you should have picked it.
You should have picked it. We said Tomcat was 51.88. Next most picked aircraft, guys. What do you think? Chat. I'm sticking with MiG-19 just by the sheer pick rate up there.
Yeah, I guess I could probably say it now.
Yeah.
It is a light fighter, but it was the F1. I think Aries was the one who said it. Yeah. It was the F1.
Of course, Aries knew.
They were pretty close though. Well, kind of. Yeah, I mean the F1 was 67, and I think a lot of that was just like based on the fact that it wasn't banned. You know.
I gotta change the size in this. Hang on one second.
It was because MiG-19 was banned.
Exactly.
We had to pick the next best. But F-16, in my opinion, still rules the sky.
F-16 was third on the light fighter poll. It was 30. I don't think it was really popular the first weekend. Actually, I could compare here.
Aries.
Yeah, there was actually.
Have you ever seen Iron Eagle?
No.
Come on, oh, man. You got to channel your inner Doug Masters, then, man. So maybe that's the key to flying F-16s is not to pick up any bad habits from Doug Masters, who dominated the sky in an F-16 all by himself. Oh my God, yeah, right. It hurts bad. All right, what do we got for numbers on the F1? Right? Yeah, I need percent.
41.9.
F1 picked 40.
There was a close runner-up to the F1. I had it on the list, but we didn't have enough slots here. The MiG-31 was picked 60 times.
Captain Richard resubscribing to the Aces Club. Cessna in MetalStorm when? Captain Richard is asking. I mean, like the Bronco, maybe OV1, OV10. That'd be neat. Soon, Captain Richard. Soon. You gotta come back. You gotta come back to MetalStorm and fly with only Zulu fan squadron. We're all a bunch of noobs, just like you. Like we just got these accounts past the tutorial, and we're flying them. Major's channel's Leroy Jenkins in the F-16. Yes, Major, it's obvious. All right. So we're going most banned, obviously the J-20. Are we going top to bottom again? J-20.
Yeah, we might as well just guess the percentage on the J-20 at this point. It was banned 24%. times. I think we already know that.
Yeah, it's on the most contested.
96% ban rate.
96%.
Oh yeah, I guess if you just do the math, right? Yeah, that's not even a thing to really ask. It's 95.31.
95.31.
It was only like what, 2 matches? It wasn't banned, or 1 match?
Yeah, only 2 games.
So that's not changing.
For good reason.
Yeah. The MiG-19 was banned 14 times, so it's probably staying, right? For most contested.
Yep, the MiG-19 is number 2. Yeah. The percentage was 53.85.
And then
now it could get a little interesting.
Now it's probably ADV, right? ADV is banned 6 times. I mean, that's why we should have waited on the most contested and done that last, because now you could just go off of that, right? Is it the ADV?
It is the ADV.
Yeah. So sorry, I don't mean to cheat here, but we should have put those numbers in first, maybe for the next time. ADV moving up. This is like a POG game, man. Like moving these things around.
That was 23.08.
I'm not cheating. 23.08. Is Z-Man cheating? How? By moving the pogs around?
He's cheating. Now you can join our squad.
All right. Cheaters. The Grim Cheaters, the Rim Grippers. when you guys get sick, it's the Rim Grippers, right? And you puke in the toilet.
The Rim Reapers, get it right.
Rim Reapers. So A4 probably moving down to where the ADV was because it was banned, right? So they're just swapping spots.
A4 is...
What's the percentage of the A4?
It is 15.4.
All right. I'm definitely got to go through and line these all back up before I send it over to you. Flight Zulu 77. What a name. Welcome to the Zulu group. You fit in perfectly here. Did you just create that account so that you could come join the giveaway? Exclamation point Wingman Wednesday. The Cessna did make some military aircraft though, bud. Who's contesting that? Who put you on the planet with Tangia? Did I miss that? Why here? Oh, do I have that turned off now? No, just lurk baits turned off.
Yeah, they made the T-41, I think it was called.
T-41. Like, so over on the Discord channel, we have a plane game where you like collect cards for of different aircraft, and I know I saw some Cessnas in there, so you had to ask Riptide Gunsmith. He collects all the planes. Him and Moist steal all the planes in the plane game. The big surprise there, but it's a lot of fun. You got to just camp the chat and see what planes you can guess before everybody steals them from you. Rip says I'm winning, so yeah, I know. That's because like we found, like, I found a picture of Riptide Gunsmith and Moist sitting by a fire together at a campsite, looking at a monitor, waiting to catch the airplanes on the Discord. So it's true. Fish is turned off. BlackBerry. Something cool. You guys use AWS, Valve, Steam networking. Oh, also guys, make sure you wish list MetalStorm on Steam. I know that like there's 286 of you left here. If you haven't done so, it costs you nothing. Just put it on your wish list and it'll really help the dev team push it to Steam, and that would be an awesome thing for MetalStorm. If it doesn't work, boo, you don't work, BlackBerry. AWS, Valve, Steam networking. Can you tell us how come networking is so bad? Even having a good ping FPS, the game is lagging. Not for me, for a lot of other players on the PC, by the way. Do you have an answer for that? Talk to the engineers. Experiences may vary, right? I mean,
I like the added thing at the end. It's like, not for me, for a lot of like, I mean, what are we talking like?
Asking for a friend, pretty much.
Come on, man. Like I'll reiterate a conversation I had earlier on MS General. You know, I think we have live. Oh, am I talking over the thing?
I've never been caught.
He's a ninja. He's never been caught. I caught you plenty of time.
So yeah, I mean, just to be brief here, I don't want to go too crazy, but like, we take live service stuff like pretty seriously. Obviously, like when I do get on publicly talking about like hot fixes and stuff like that, that means shit has hit the fan and it's affecting like users broadly. Like, not to say that issues don't matter or that like it's perfect, like, or we're expecting things to be perfect. Like, obviously there's always going to be bugs, maybe not for you, maybe for someone else, or vice versa, right? So we're looking at these dashboards on a daily basis, multiple times a day, obviously. I mean, there's literally alerts set up for all these different errors that are reported, or, like network laggy things, whatever the scenario might be. We're obviously super aware of any things like that. So I think the things that are more broad, alarming, like we're always like on the lookout. And the second like those things go off, like we're like, hey Charlie, guess what? We're gonna go into maintenance. Can you let the people know? Like, I got you.
You get all the hate. Damn it! It's all something cool's fault.
I gotta be the one to tell the people.
We're not gonna. We can't play our game. It's all something cool's fault.
So yeah, I think like when there's not like obvious like fires, broadly speaking here, like I think the thing to do is to like honestly like we have a support team that's a lot better than what we had previous. I think the best thing to do in those scenarios is like when there's not an obvious like big situation going on, is to honestly like send a video, especially from your perspective, because the server is going to see what actually happened according to the server versus like your experience might be different, or these other people's in this scenario, right?
Right.
Send those clips, that match replay, your device, sort of like whatever platform you're on, those sorts of specs. All that stuff really helps them sort of look into and identify why that might be happening to you specifically, and maybe not everyone else. So I think like detailed bug reports, or like into support, I think that's the best way to do it. And they try to troubleshoot everyone they can. So support at starform.co is definitely the best bet. But yeah, I mean, broadly speaking, we're looking for those sorts of things. I mean, we just had like 8 to 10 different hot fixes go out in the last 2 weeks after that last client deploy. So trust me, the team is totally aware and willing to do whatever it takes, no matter how many bug fixes we have to do to make sure that it's as stable as it can be. So yeah.
Well, Earthquake, we appreciate that you attempt to stick with it. Like they're doing the best they can. Grim Reapers don't have a problem, do you guys? Network connections. I mean, it happens occasionally, but it's pretty much like
we're numb to it.
Yeah. So there you go.
True. We're used to it. But at the same time,
so get used to it. That's all. You can still be good at this game even with network connection.
Network issue, no competition.
Right.
No, they're all right like 90% of the time.
Yeah, I rarely have issues, and if I do have issues, it's usually because my kids are playing Xbox or something. It's not the server's fault, honestly.
Wampus, real quick, I just want to respond to he asked about the response time. They're not 24/7, but they are like 5 days a week, and even sometimes they'll respond on their weekends and stuff like that. So typically, I would say honestly, like 1 to 2 days, like at max. Like even when we were on fire, the last 2 weeks, they were working like basically day in day out to get responses to people. It's a lot better than what it used to be. So yeah, 1 to 2 days probably.
Blackberry, I can't make milkshakes anymore because I don't want the boys on my lawn. Get off my lawn.
I was gonna make that joke.
That's my joke. You're not an old man.
What? I was the one listening to it on now.
One comment I was going to do on servers is the São Paulo server, even for me, which is like supposedly the best server for me because I'm in Brazil, right? It's still horrible. There's some issue with it that is just inconsistent and sometimes just moves you without making sense in the match even.
Just drink some water, man.
Whenever you get those like things where you're getting moved, that's like almost 100% of the time like a latency thing. That is either like it's packet loss, either you receiving or not receiving. Or wait, that sounded stupid. You are either not receiving packets or the server's not receiving packets, or like there's a communication error between the two parties. So that's super important. If you look at the stats on the bottom, that LCQ, RCQ, I guarantee if you're feeling those effects, one of those numbers is not 100%.
The other thing that I've been told, if you're experiencing network connection issues, it's good to record on your end if you're able. Like, obviously, I do that all the time because I play and I stream. So, like, that helps the engineers to diagnose problems. But like I said, typically my internet issues are caused by my kids using the home Wi-Fi. I need to get my own network just for my stuff down here. But All right, so we A4 15.40% ban rate, the number 5 spot. Grim.
This could be anything. Any guesses?
Grim, you guys want to pick? You want to guess? Here, I'll turn myself off so I'm not blocking. Number 5, most banned aircraft.
Oh, MiG-19. Did we already set it or no?
Yeah,
A4,
we're on the last one.
Oh.
Oh, I wonder what that could be.
I'm playing. I'm having a hard time to follow all of it.
Well, that's okay. Between playing MetalStorm and eating Subway, Aries, we know. It's all good. So MiG-19, yeah, I would guess the MiG. Oh, no, MiG-19's number 2. So it has to be something else. Most banned airplane.
Perhaps the Su-25. I'm not sure. I saw it banned a couple times, but
it could be
It
Su-25.
Yeah, Su-25.
Yeah, that's a good call.
hey,
Do I have a graphic for the Su-25? Okay, do. I was worried about that.
Yeah, it was actually only banned twice. That's how big the fall off was. But honestly, that's because it's just so dominant the J-20 was, and there was only so many other chances for other planes to even get banned. So yeah, it was 7.7%.
Just kind of like guessing where the center is here, guys. 7.70%.
Yep.
All right. So there you go. So you got your most contested, your most picked, and your most banned. Seems like there's probably going to be a repeating pattern with how this is going. The best win rates. Like, so should we?
I think the win rates is going to surprise people a little bit. This is where it gets fun. This one we could definitely start on the bottom.
All right. And what I'll do is I'll just leave, so you can't look at the rest of the chart. I could leave it like this. Even though that white is painful, I apologize. I know a lot of you guys use dark mode, so that's annoying. But actually, I could probably just throw a square right here.
Well, you can put yourself there?
Oh, it's hip to be square, buddy. There you go, dark mode. Dark mode Inkscape. And for you guys, if you've never used this program, this is Inkscape. It's open source. It's free to use. So it's definitely, I'm blind. All right. Starting at the bottom for best win rates.
Sorry.
I
had to do it.
What'd you do?
No, I just did the stupid SpongeBob.
My eyes.
How many is it? Is it 8? The top 8? Okay, so the 8th best win rate? Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun.
oh jeez.
Come on, chat. Who has the 8th best win rate in the MetalStorm Invitational? Let's see. Hit the B square.
F1,
my God, how old are you?
Me. Static is the best win rate.
Major, yes, definitely major. Major. So your planes, the planes that you can pick from are over here on the right, if you could see them. I don't know why this rectangle's here. I'm gonna have to move that. But...
I'm gonna go with F1.
I'm gonna go with 31.
I think 31's higher up, to be honest.
31.
I mean, it was in a lot of matches to make 31. So it would seem that it would have the best win rate. Because
in a lot doesn't exactly mean it's going to win a lot, though. And that's why, we get one last mention of the F-14. Because the F-14 was picked a lot, but it did not win a lot. It was a 38.6% win rate. It was 32 and 50.
So it's F-14 in 8th place?
Hell no. It didn't even make the list. That's why I was like, it's done.
It didn't make top 8? Bro. All that tells me is that... all you F-14 pods need to tune into the Zulu group to get some lessons in how to use it properly.
They were throwing.
Yeah, that's what it was. They were like, Z-Man loves this plane. Let's make it lose. Is this more reason why we need the ST-21 as a black market plane? For Z-Man, yes. Womp womp. All right, I'll say F1. We're locking in F1. What's the final answer? Something
I actually just realized that my data is wrong, so I actually have to fix this on the spot. I thought it was the A4. It's actually totally the J20.
Wow.
Yeah, the J20 was so. I think it's because I wasn't looking at it right. I forgot to add the thing on my end to remind me. But yeah, the J20 was picked enough to make the list. So because I had like it had to be picked a certain amount of times because obviously like there's a couple planes on here that are like 100%. Like the Jaguar was actually 4-0. And then the F-18. F-18, I think you guys troll picked with twice, and so that one's 2-0, 100%. There were a couple like that, so I was like, all right, it's got to be played a certain amount of times. But
oh, I don't have an F-18 graphic. Major, send me an F-18 graphic.
No, we don't need an F-18.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. But yeah, no, the J20 actually edged out the. It had a 50%, so we're starting at a solid 50 here, because it was picked 10 times and it won 5 of them. So.
We're edging, eh? Okay, got it. 50%. I have an answer.
How is win rate calculated if both teams, like let's say the J20, if both teams had a J20, how is that calculated?
Yeah, obviously 1 person had to win, 1 person had. Yeah, exactly. We just split it.
Yeah.
That's
another reason why I'm kind of like interested in doing unique stuff, so that way like it's not as like conflicted, but.
I'm still staying with 31. I'm saying 31. You played
at
a lot
the end of all this?
F14, yeah, 31.
Okay.
I'm staying with it.
For 7th spot?
For a 7th spot?
F14.
Overall win rate?
Oh, MiG 31.
No, I said overall highest win rate, definitely MiG 31, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But what about for the 7th spot?
I don't know. Oh, I wasn't listening. I don't know.
JF17.
On your software.
The F111 is going to be on this, and I don't have a graphic for it. Major, give me a graphic for it. Because it was in a couple matches. It had a couple wins, so it's probably going to be in there, right? Because
I did a minimum of 5. It wasn't played 5 times.
Okay. All right. Good.
It would have been up there though. Like I said, it was 3-1, so it had a 75%. Do you want me to tell you what the 7th is right now? Any more guesses, or should I just say it?
No, go ahead. What do we got?
It was the M2K.
Oh, wow.
It just barely went over even. It was 67 and 64. So that's a 51.1%.
Did I not call it after I said 31? Did I say M2K?
I think you did. I did hear you say it.
Yeah, I think I said it, yeah.
I think you did, yeah. 51.1.
31.
51.1.
Oh, no, I said it overall, but then they repeated the question.
Aries was right. He wins a free Subway sandwich payable by K-pop.
Everybody keeps promising that. I'm not seeing any Subway sandwiches. I would know.
I told you. I got you a lifetime supply of Subway sandwiches. All you have to do is pay for them. You could get as many as you want. Come on, bro. All right, so are we going to say the Vigans moving to 6th? Because it probably got a decent win rate. Anybody? Chat? Anybody?
Oh, yeah, the win rate.
Win rate?
Don't forget the pick weight or the win weight.
I wish I didn't hear that, but I just heard.
Not the pick rate, but the win rate. So, I mean, like you could, if I have it turned off right now, so you guys can't see it, but
I forgot the Vigan was in there.
Yeah.
I'd say the Vigan.
Vigan for 6th. Best win rate in MSI.
I'll go with F1.
Or F16.
Cool, shaking his head at all your suggestions. F1, F16. Hey, go get a follow for Shadorium and Tyler Sesko, please, in the chat. Guys, if you don't follow them, please do so. They're awesome guys. I don't know if you guys got one yet. All right, so yeah, I'll say F16. What are we looking at for 6th?
We are looking at the JA37.
Oh, so it is the Vigan. Okay.
Oh my God.
Vigan moving to 6th.
Baby.
It was 9 and 8.
I would never said Vegan.
Such an underrated plane.
I've never played against Vegan once. Who the hell picked vegan?
Z, can you do me a favor? Can you hide the other win rates or just move them off?
Yeah. Like that?
Like the planes themselves. Yeah. Just
move them off.
I don't want anyone to get any ideas.
Put them over in the pool over here off. Oh, here. I'll do this.
Yeah.
All right. I'll actually zero all of these out, all these win rates out, and then we'll come back and put them in. This was because I set this up with using the qualifiers as my example, so that's why it's like that. Chat, little how the sausage is made. All right, so vegan was 50 what percent? I didn't hear the percentage.
52.9. Yeah, these win rates were honestly pretty tight. That's why this gets a little interesting here. There was nothing that was like super successful during the event or by the end of it.
So, all right, well, so we saw that 50%. Is this like this? Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to clean these out a little.
Is it GR3 on there?
No, it was a game shy. I don't know if I would have still did it if it was even 5-0, but it was 4-0, so it was 100%, yeah.
But just wasn't played enough to make the list.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair.
Shadow says that the ADV is 5th.
Oh, is that where we're at the next one? 5th?
Yeah, 5th. Major Shadow. They need follow commands for Shadow and for Tyler Sesko. Oh, you did get him, right? Maybe.
Yeah, he got him.
Already done. Roger. Sorry, chat. All right, 5th place, chat. What do you think? What are you thinking? No, you were. 5th place, F1. That's my guess.
Yeah,
F1.
I mean, just as a reminder again, because I love bringing up how unsuccessful the F-14 was, despite your likeness for it.
I'll just hold on. Let me take my patch off and burn it.
I mean, I don't know if you burned it or maybe the Grim Reapers burned it too much because it did not do too hot. I mean, it was.
We know. Stop trolling me.
To remind everyone again.
Yes, the F-14. This is the last you're going to see. If you want to see it, it's going to be on my chest. You have to you're not going to see it on the graphic.
That horse is so dead. You can stop eating it.
My headset was muted. Can you repeat the last 30 seconds?
No. You'll just have to clip it and go back and watch it for yourself.
Sorry, did I tell you the Tomcats' beautiful 32 and 50 win loss?
Oh man,
out of the MSI.
Wow. You know what? It's still 32 and what? Hey, you're still
50.
number 1 to me.
Oh jeez. I think it literally. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just popularity-wise, I mean, it was surprisingly not doing well at all.
You should stream and drink. It'll get wild, yeah. All right, so 5th place, not F1.
Oh yeah. So, yes, away for sure. Have funs.
F1. I'm saying F1.
Should I just say it now? You milking it enough?
Yeah, we milked it.
It is a light fighter. It's not the F1.
MiG-19.
Throw in the farmer.
Did we? Yeah. Did we say the F5 or F4 already?
I can't say.
That's my guess. If we haven't said the F4, it's the F4.
He said MiG-19.
Yeah, MiG-19 was 31 wins and 27 losses with a 53.45
percentage
win rate. Yeah.
Very cool. Who is flying the MiG-19 for the Reapers?
Strapadaries.
Strap. What's your strategy with beam riders? How do you do it? How do you do that?
Let's shoot them at the planes.
Oh, that's a good strategy. Good strategy. Okay, thanks.
Click mouse, rocket, go boom.
Press trigger. Wait for explosion.
Do you so when do you use that reticle? Are there different planes that have different distances that you've learned from experience, or do you just like aim in the same spot every time and just like you know? How, like especially you guys that get like interceptor kills.
I just follow the actual rocket itself
with the reticle. Like you point it. What do you mean follow it?
Well, like I don't even really pay attention to where my reticle's at. I'm watching where the rocket's at.
Oh right. So did you get any interceptor hits in the MSI? I know in Creator Cup you guys were like.
They got banned every round from us except for the last one versus EU. And I got a few in there, but I didn't get any kills to finish them off.
I know that's Blackberry's favorite plane because of the cannon, and like a lot of people ask, is there going to be a cannon volume slider that we can adjust, because the rest of the game is fine, and then the MiG-19 is there, and you're like deaf from the cannon.
I think we should just turn everything else up then.
Well, that's like that's my answer to everybody. Just turn the whole game volume down. You know. What'd you say? What K-pop simulator?
MiG-19 simulator.
So fourth place we haven't seen yet. F1.
This is where it gets a little interesting. Yeah.
You think it's F4?
Okay.
I hope it's not an F4 because I don't have an F4 graphic. Major, send me an F4 graphic.
What role is it?
I'm not saying.
You gotta guess. So
F4.
I'm gonna say F1. I'm sticking with that because the F4 didn't make any of the rest of the chart, right? Most picked, most banned. I mean, that doesn't mean anything other than
right, yeah,
just my own thing.
Yeah, I'll go with F1.
Okay.
I say F1. K-pop says F4. Who else said F1? Nick? Was that Nick?
I was on the F16 parade for quite a while.
F16 for number 4. Aries, did you have you ever done 1v1s in F16s, Aries?
Oh no, he has never done that.
Yeah, he's horrible in it.
Especially in Stone Forest.
Well, unfortunately, you're all wrong. It's everyone's favorite, nerf to oblivion, but it's still goddamn good. Nope. It's the SU-25 Frogfoot.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's also Strap's plane.
It went
strategy.
I blame Strap for the statistic.
Yeah, it's probably it's all
33 and 25 with a 56.9% win rate. Still relevant.
Yeah.
I think
after God knows how many
nerfs. A couple
nerfs.
times, right?
Yeah, it's a boat now.
56.9.
Yep. I don't want to hear it about the frog needing buffs after it's still getting played in the most competitive stage we've offered.
Yeah, I mean,
so what you're telling me is
obviously it's still good enough. If anything, it needs to get nerfed more.
It needs a buff.
What? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good.
Sorry, you guys said Jaguar nerf?
The Jaguar didn't make best win rate, so I'm going to say it needs a buff.
No.
They did have the best win rate.
If it got played one more time, it would have had probably the best win rate.
Jaguar's still a beast, man. Like, it maybe not as much as it was. I feel like all these black market planes, they kind of ride this tide of like OP for a while, and then like they get nerfed down and brought into line, and then the next black market plane comes.
Welcome to a live service video game in 2025.
Are we getting?
Yeah, like I said, but a nerf for Strap.
Yeah, like a player nerf. Yes, Strap, you'll be receiving an extra 45 ping rate. So, congratulations, you won. Just only when you fly the Su-25, though. Is that possible? Can we do that? That'd be neat.
No, I don't need any more people thinking that we're ruining their connections somehow. Like them personally. Like,
yeah, it's like everybody else has good ping but me.
We're at
No, I'm
right now?
glad it got nerfed. It's nice not seeing 3 of them in every game.
Oh yeah, it was getting now it's
But now we just
ADVs
see 3 MiG-19s.
or 3 ADVs. See, like I see a lot. I won't even tell you what they call the AD. I told some of the subscribers in off comms, but what they call the ADV on Reddit is pretty funny. If you should look that up. They really need to nerf the F5, the best plane with 100% win rate. Well, it was never picked, so it's definitely it's 100%. It's undefeated in MSI.
So for those that don't know, because it was a behind the scenes thing, we have everyone going into the game selecting the F5 by default, so that way no one gives away their picks. But it also kind of looks a little silly because it's like, is no one going to pick the F5? And like, all right, like, yeah, it is the first plane you get. Like, it may not be the best, right? But I don't think it's terrible. I actually like the F5, especially for its maneuverability. It's right up there with the F16. Like,
I love the F5. Yeah,
dude, F5 is like, I mean, you get Galen's if they're in here, they'll talk about the F100. Like, some of those early planes are like, honestly, it's the perception of the hangar level system. So it's the first plane you get. It can't be as good as blank. But I honestly like. There's totally scenarios where like a good F5 pilot can totally just do whatever they want. I mean, because again, that's the plane pilot thing. Like,
I have a classic. Hold on, we're getting shamed. We're getting shamed.
Well, we're talking about the F5. No, we won't stop. Shame on you.
It's really an inside. It's really an inside thing with me and Josh.
Oh yeah, Josh doesn't like the F5, but.
And I absolutely love it.
I love it too. I think it's one of the best planes in the game, honestly. It's at least most fun to fly, for sure, because it's like you could whip that thing around.
Oh yeah.
I have a pretty famous video from Monday Mayhem. I was flying with the Synergy guys, and I was in an F5, and we're flying 20s. I was in an F5 level 20, and Brendan Circus was in a level 20 ADV, and once he ran out of missiles, I just snuck up behind him, and he couldn't shake me. It was awesome. I just destroyed him. Yeah,
that's the thing, man. Like, you throw on the barrage fire with those IRs, that tow decoy doesn't matter anymore. Like, you just blow them up.
Yeah. It's a great little plane. It's definitely
I'll take that head on all day.
Of all of the games that I've ever played, that I would have to say that MetalStorm has the best starter planes of any other game I've ever played. So
you heard it. Clip that chat. Clip it.
I played a lot of them. So the F5 and the F100, like, they're really good planes, and they're like hangar level 1 and 2. So
yeah. I mean, honestly, like, that's the thing, man. Like, obviously, like, not everything's going to be on the same, we do the tier list. Actually, I think we're due for another tier list.
Yes, definitely.
Someone needs to do a tier list.
It's
been a little bit, like a post MSI, like, competitive tier list, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But I think that's the thing. Like, obviously, there's not a single game where, like, and I hate the perception that, like, you think that everything needs to be on A tier, which is, like, average or balanced or whatever. Like, I think some of the fun things that you get out of video games is, like, where there might be a pick that's maybe necessarily worse on its own, but when paired with something else, like, I think those sorts of synergies that you come across in, like, I know we're not a hero shooter, but we have, like, hero shootery things, you know what I mean? Like, the different roles and abilities and all that jazz and loadouts.
The planes are the heroes.
Yeah. You know what? You guys are the heroes. Sorry.
Hold on, NG, I gotta address that. Hold on. I told you to get past the F5 because you have to get to F100 to join a squadron. So, yes, I told you to hurry past the F5 to get into the F100 so that you could join the squadron, not because the F5 is garbage. So, just had to address that. I mean, all right.
Yeah, I mean, planes, like, it's a ridiculous thing to have everything balanced out equally, but Like the F5 does certain things better than a plane that might be better than it. Like, different tools for jobs.
Yep. Who are we insta-banning K-pop?
I told Ghostberry F4 is the worst plane in the game because that's his favorite plane.
Don't talk shit about my F4. Come on.
Man, all the casters are getting shit tonight. The F14, the F4, anyone else? Blackberry, when you guys start talking trash on the M2K and Blackberry will cry.
She just fell to her knees in a Walmart.
It's actually a very, very good plane.
Welcome back to the Aces Club, that engineer.
I agree. The F4 is disgusting.
Love you, brother. Thank you for the resub. All right, third place. Who we got?
We haven't done third yet. Oh.
Yeah, we're good. It's all good. Probably ADV, I would guess. ADV A4, like J20, ADV A4, MiG-31. Those are pretty much what I'm thinking for the last top spots. What do you Reapers think? Strap your OP and then Su-25 we know. So moving on to third place.
F16 or something?
F16 for best win rate. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'll go. Did we say F1? If we haven't said F1, I'm gonna go F1.
We did not.
Yeah, do you want to show them the
currents? Yeah. That's
top.
Where we're at. Yeah, we're 5 out of 8 for best win rate. We did not say F1 yet. So we got in order Su-25, MiG-19, J-8, 37 Viggen, M2K, J-20. So K-pop saying F1, Tamahawk saying A4. That's pretty good. That's a good guess too. Aries, what did you say? F16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nick?
All right, I'm back.
Nick or Omen or any Reaper Sinister? Sinister's gonna say MiG-31 is first, right?
Third best win rate.
Third best win rate?
Yeah.
F16.
That's 2 for F16. What do you think? None of these F16 pilots have. None of these F16 pilots have watched Iron Eagle though.
F1 still.
I'll go with probably F1.
F1 or
love
F16.
your life fighters, man. Get off it. It's none of these picks. It's not the A4. It's not the A6.
Wow.
It is the
57.
Everyone's. I mean, this is the actual one everyone always talks about. Obviously, it's the Tornado ADV. Come on.
Yeah, I knew it had to be there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me move that over.
Pretty good. I mean, like I said, these are all pretty close here. So the ADV ended up going 50 and 36 overall with a 58.14% win rate. Did pretty good.
Hold on, you're gonna have to repeat those numbers. 58%.
58.14.
ADV, yeah. Well, you knew ADV had to be in top 3. Like everybody was using it. It was either.
Well, I mean, hey, everyone was using the F14. Look how that one turned out.
Not really. I mean, the F14 had 83 picks. Right.
I mean, the F14 was 83. The ADV was 86. They were basically picked the exact same amount. But
yeah.
We got a 20% win difference there.
I guess. Yeah. Whatever. You guys suck.
Just keep reminding yourself, it's not the plane, it's the pilot. It's not the plane, it's the pilot.
Bro, this guy stinks. All right. I was looking at the leaderboards. Highest trophy count this season so far is 4K for trophies. So when you're above 1,200 trophies, you lose 100 per season. So some of the guys that have been that high on trophy counts are going to stay, right? How many trophies? 50.
You get reset down to 1150 after passing 1,200.
No,
so if you're at 4,000, you're going to lose all the way down to 1150.
Oh.
I still hold the record for that, but let's change the subject. We're going to go for the number 2 plane now.
We love you, Sin. You know that, right, buddy?
It's in his name. He sinned, okay?
Yes. Punish me, daddy, right? Just tell him. Just tell him that.
Oh, okay.
All right, anyways, number 2.
Number 2.
31, perhaps?
No. MiG-31's. I said MiG-31's going to be number 1
overall. Yeah.
I think so too, but who knows? Upset.
This was a weird list.
This was close.
F1, F16, MiG-31. One of those. So MiG-31.
You guys sound like broken records. Don't think outside the box here. I mean, come on.
It's the F-14, right? It's the F-14. It's got
F-14. Definitely not that.
I'm putting F-14 there. I'm in charge of this graphic.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I can't wait. You know what? We got to use this data to like really influence the storylines going into the next MSI. It's just like, guys, please, for the love of God, if you're picking the F-14, win.
Yeah, exactly. Could you get good before picking my airplane? Thank you. Okay.
Just hop into their comments. Like,
I'm telling you, I'm just going to bribe Sinister to fly the F-14 for the entire next MSI. Sin, what it cost you? I got a lot of trophies. You could have all of them.
I almost was going to ask people to like specifically pick certain planes and see if they would actually do it, but I didn't want to mess with it too bad.
It'd be cool to pick planes out of a hat, and like each pilot picks a plane out of the hat. And that's what you got to fly.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be nuts. People would get mad, but yeah, I hear the beep too. Who's got a smoke detector going off?
It is something.
I don't know. Somebody needs to change it.
Somebody needs to change their battery.
Have I mentioned my other job is as a guy? Oh, yeah, there it goes again. You know, most municipalities will come out and change your smoke detector batteries for free, but if they don't, you should change it when you change the clocks. Just saying. All right, number 2. I'm saying the F1. I think it's gonna be F1 MiG-31 for second and first. What do you guys, Reapers? What do you say?
I'm thinking F16 or F1. Yeah, it has to be one of those two.
F1.
Anyone?
It is a battle of the light.
It's a light fighter.
F16.
It is the F16
again.
Yeah, F16.
No,
I'm so glad it did
It
well.
had to be.
Yeah, it wasn't picked a whole lot, but it might have been a sleeper pick because it did actually do pretty well. It was 18-12 with a 60% win rate.
Wow.
That's good.
I think there was a big difference too.
PBNI fluid.
Yeah, so in the qualifiers, it actually split even. It was 8-8, and then in the playoffs, it was 10-4.
It was 60% even.
Yes, yeah, okay. 60 flat.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
If
it
you
was
nerf
honestly
that
a sleeper
plane,
pick.
I'm driving to Seattle.
I personally won't allow it because a lot of them know the F-16 is like my favorite plane.
Alright, it's the best overall plane in the game, for sure.
It's the best 1v1 for sure.
And Aries, you flew the F-16 the majority of your rounds, right?
No, I flew F1, then I switched to F-16. I don't know how many rounds I had in each, but I swear that the F-16 is better.
You prefer the F-16 to the F1?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So is it like as far as abilities go, right? The escape artist, the escape artist, didn't you use it for the ring cap on?
Yeah, you used it for that clutch win, that one round. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall F-16 died way less than F1. Like even that it doesn't have that defensive ability, but you just have to fly different than F1, so you don't force head-ons. You kind of like position more. And I find it, for elimination at least, to be very, very, very dangerous plane. And it also like focuses a lot of people on you because you're fast, you're probing, it's a nightmare for defenses to deal with it. So it's not only who made the most kills, it's like who actually like impacted the team the most.
The results.
Yeah. And F-16 is crazy with that. You can just go in and nobody can kill you just because of the speed.
Yeah.
And it's a slippery little plane.
Oh yeah.
The MiG-31 escape artist, so Sinister can get better at CPs.
All right. Well, so
then F-16 is very, very good plane.
Yeah. And who flew ADV for Reapers?
That was
Nick,
me.
Nick did.
Nick. we didn't. I don't think we gave you a chance to talk about your performance with the ADV. You wanna?
Oh, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we kind of did, but if you want more,
you guys just don't want Nick to talk. That's what it is.
No, they don't.
What are you talking about? We love when Nick talks.
All right, so Nick, the rest of your team saying you talked enough. So moving on.
That was the most banned thing on our side. Nick's voice permissions.
Right.
All right, so that leaves number 1. Are we gonna guess?
What is it?
It's a MiG-31. It's got to be the MiG-31.
MiG-31, 100%.
Did the F-16 do better than the F-144? What? Is there a F-144, or is that a typo?
There's a
Major?
MiG-144, but that's something different.
No, it was a typo. He was trying to troll me, but he screwed
Major
up.
must not know how the F-14 did. We need to give him an update on that.
Oh yes, please. Let's all hear once again how the F-14 did. Jerks. Oh, also, beep. Yes. Welcome to the Zulu group. Yes, the Zulu group. Yes. I'm saying MiG-31 Foxhound locking it in. Number 1, best win rate. Chat,
plane, yes.
I think it's hands down. Like it was, we saw it how many times? Even though Sinister missed a in the qualifiers, Sinister missed a capture with one, which is
actually
pretty
I missed 2.
Did you? I missed
2.
It wasn't not the best at capturing
if
rings.
If that M2K that was
pursuing
on my
you?
6, if Nick would have kept him busy, I would have been 1 for 3.
Oh,
I promise you, because that's why I was going so slow. I was like, I am not gonna miss it for the 3rd time.
Nick, so it's your fault. It's your fault for not protecting protecting Sinister. MiG-21. Cheese says MiG-21 is number 1. Yeah, there's no
there's
fish bed.
Absolutely no way.
Yeah, no fish bed. F-14 is underpowered. Should go twice as fast. It's a machine 2 plane. I mean, I agree. Buff the F-14, guys. Like, I want you to spam it all over the Discord. Buff the F-14. Yeah, that's all it's proof of. Inconceivable. Yeah, put those medium range infrared missiles on the F-14. Would you guys fly it then?
Put some beam riders on there.
Oh, that'd be neat.
Rob's right. It is the F5.
It's totally
Undefeated.
the F5. Yeah. It's the F5 is 100%, but it wasn't picked for 5. Yeah. The unwinningest plane in the entire tournament was the F5. And F100. I don't think I saw F100 come out at all.
We could talk unique picks after this. I've got all that here.
Right.
Do you want me to let you know?
Yeah, is it
officially
Foxhound?
Number 1?
Yes, Foxhound. Yeah.
Yeah, it went 40 and 23 with a win rate of 63.5.
And that was just Sinister.
God, that's what I wish there's one stat I could get is how many flares or how many missiles he.
Oh my gosh, dude! It was crazy. It was seriously
every
a
time I was on him. I mean, there was like 8 to 12 flares that are like missiles. Just I'm like, there's no way. Like,
yeah, it's like something's got to hit him. But faster flares, and does it make what's the MiG-31's ability? It's not flare reload.
I swear they were going advanced targeting and faster like every single time.
It's
special is refuel.
Oh, yeah. Refuel. Okay. What was the percentage rate for the MiG-31 again? I missed it.
63.5.
Oh yeah, it's MiG-31 for sure.
Yep.
Harry's is a bit slow though.
I don't know. I'm still going with the F-14.
Oh, K-pop.
You know, it was pretty close to last.
Oh.
I mean, it legitimately did terrible. All right, let me actually look real quick at planes.
No, hold on. It's not the plane. It's the pilot. So the plane didn't do terrible. The pilots of the plane did terrible. I wasn't in the tournament.
Out of planes that were picked more than 5 times, only one plane did worse than the F-14 in terms of win rate. It was the fitter. The SU-22 was two wins and 4
Really?
losses.
Butt
33%.
cannons. Butt cannons for the loss then.
I don't think I saw the butt cannons even go off once, man. Come on.
Another one of Strap's
That's sad.
mini planes.
I know.
I think in Creator Cup someone got a kill with it.
In the creators versus devs, I think Jesse was flying the Su-22. So who was it? I think it was Jesse. One of you guys, and we were playing VIP, and I was in the Tomcat, and they were trying to like butt cannon me with the Tomcat. I'm like, no, I know all about the butt cannon. So I got that VIP kill with that, and that was fun. Su-22 needs some love. I lose a lot in it now. I never used to. I feel it's okay. What do you guys, Reapers? What do you think about the fitter?
I thought it was supposed to have a blue afterburner, like all the other Sus.
Cool engines. I think that might have been.
It used to be blue when it first came out, and then they switched it to orange.
Yeah, that might have been one of those scenarios where we had like almost too many traits on it. I can't remember if it was that plane or another one where we ended up removing one.
Yeah, I don't think it ever had cool engines. Because like the
No,
I wasn't
Su-33 have blue
I'm just
flames.
talking about the color of the.
Yeah, it does have cool
the
engines.
afterburners.
Oh.
Because infrareds take a long time to lock on it, so it still has cooler engines. But it has like the swing wing trait or swept wing trait. What do you mean?
No, I was just strictly talking about the color of the afterburner. When it first came out, it was blue, and then they switched it to orange.
Yeah, because I remember that was the reason I bought that purple skin for it.
All right, so we want blue afterburners back on the Su-22 per request
and the look back
of your
camera fixed.
of your MSI champion. The look back camera.
Yeah, because you can't really angle your plane when you look back. You have to go back to your forward screen or HUD before you can make any adjustments on your tail or angle of attack.
You can't get plane when you're looking back anymore like you used to be able to. Now when you look back, your plane just goes straight.
ZZCP 80 gold exclamation point Wingman Wednesday is the in chat there in Twitch chat. We're gonna draw that soon. We go 2 hours. Okay, unique picks and bans. Like how often was?
You want me to tell you any of the planes that weren't there real quick? Some of the other win rates. I know you guys were asking about the F1 a couple times, right? So the F1 actually, it was just short. The A4 actually was the one that I messed up. So the A4 I thought was going to be 8th. That was a 40 wins, 50 losses at a 44.44%. The F1 was just behind that with 29 wins, 38 losses, and a 43.3% win rate. I think the F4 was mentioned. That was 4 and 6, so that was a 40%. The Felon was actually up there. That got played a good bit, but it didn't do that well. Not nearly as well as it did in Creator Cup. 23 and 33 at a 41.07%.
Him and Aska.
Almost there with the Tomcat.
So we're gonna, I'm gonna dress up this graphic a little bit for something cool, and then he's gonna post to, I don't know, you're gonna post it everywhere, or what you plan on doing? Not posting it anywhere.
Send it to my mom for Mother's Day.
Gotcha. He's gotta put it in the card. That's Mother's Day is Sunday. We're gonna find someone to raid. We're gonna draw that raffle. We're gonna also say big, huge, humongous congratulations and thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of the Grim Reaper team. You guys did a hell of a job. Even K-pop, who just coached right from chat, and Aries, who ate all of the sandwiches in the green room. But we appreciate you guys. So Sinister, K-pop, which is Killer Popcorn, Nick Zuko, Omen, Meckley, Aries, Strap, all you guys for being here, all of my mods for modding, and Something Cool, of course, for being something cool. We'll get that graphic out to you. We're gonna just remember, guys, as I said earlier, this 80 gold raffle that's going on now. There you go. Thank you for applauding them, Spider Rusty.
Hey, just in case, since Aries doesn't want to say it, Aries is actually now going to be starting to stream on Twitch.
Oh, nice. Are you
So if
starting
you
to
want to
stream?
watch his gameplay?
We could raid right now. Are you gonna go live, Aries?
I am live for some
Okay.
time.
All right.
That's why I'm so focused and zoned out.
Beep. Yeah, beep. Can we get a follow? Is it what's your Twitch handle, Aries? We'll send a raid over your way right now. Everybody go and follow Aries.
It's GR_Aries.
Here, I'll do it.
But I don't have a link.
I'll
And
do
I'm
it
in
right
the
now.
middle of really tight game.
GR_Aries.
Yes, sir.
There's a new Wall Bonds redemption, Commander. Sacrifice something soon.
Sacrifice something cool. Huh? Thank you, Lord
Aries,
Vader.
This guy sucks.
Okay, yeah, he's live. Okay, guys. So that's what we're gonna do. Come thing Sewell, leave me
Thank you,
alone.
Z-Man.
You got it. All you guys go over and hit follow on Aries, and we're gonna send him a raid. And you guys have to stick around for the raid, or I'm not gonna let you win the raffle. How about that? How about that, Matt? Also, if you go discord.gg/Scuba Squad, and I'm gonna have Scuba Steve fire up an 80 gold raffle over there as well, so you could go to the giveaways channel on the Scuba Squad and also enter for 80 gold. We had 73 users entered. Remember that subscribers in the Aces Club also get auto claim, so they don't have to remain in chat to win. Hang on, is that gonna screw that up? No. Oh, wait, yes. Hang on. You got skinny. Hold on. I screwed
Finally, it's the Ozempic. It worked.
Jesus Christ.
He got the Ozempic butt.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I missed it. Hang on. Yeah, I'm trying to fix this. I screwed this up.
Ooh, I do have one thing while you guys are waiting on that.
Oh wait, I'm
That
trying to
aside.
get you back up here. Hold on, what's going on?
So I did also capture like unique picks, basically like a plane had to at least have been picked once or banned once, but I think that kind of crossed over in order to be considered. So out of the 40 planes in MetalStorm, how many planes do you think were picked in total out of the I guess the entire lot?
Is it 40? There's 40 of them, right?
Yep. How many across both weekends do you think were picked or banned?
Like 25.
Ooh, picked and banned.
25.
I'd
pick.
say like 14.
No, way more than that. 25
maybe
picked.
24 or 23 is no.
Just first match we picked like 5 different planes than anybody else. So
I'd say like 31's popping out.
25.
I'm gonna stick with a low number. I'm gonna say
31
14.
because the MiG-31.
I'm gonna say 16 because Aries has been bugging about the 16. Dropping bombs. Hang on, we're getting our stream blown up here. I'm breaking things.
It was
What is it?
28.
28?
28.
Yeah,
There you go. I was closest. I was closest.
It's 31.
someone in chat said 26. I think that might have been the closest.
Aries, you lost.
Shadow, thank you. Shadow, thank you for your resubscription in the Aces Club, sir. I appreciate you. All right.
I will say though, like, I don't know if you guys like watch other like esports. You know, I don't know if we're really esport level, but like a lot of other, I think, games that do these sorts of things, like you really see like a single meta defined, like especially like a fighting game where it's like you just watch like the same like half dozen to dozen characters in the entire competition. And then like the grand finals, it's like a mirror match. It's like, God damn it. But like, I'm actually really proud of, as much as people want to talk shit about our balance and stuff like that. Like, I think almost having 3/4 of the roster show up is actually pretty neat. Like, even if some of them were troll picks, people still made stuff work, or at least tried to. And I think that's honestly a pretty cool place to be at. Like, that's just my observation. But I'm
think
just kind of
overall-
blazing my own game at this point.
Overall, everybody ultimately had fun, and I think that's. I mean, I can't speak to all you guys. Like, that's my goal in all of the Twitch streaming, all of playing MetalStorm, is to just go out and have fun. Nick Zuko, thank you finally for the follow. You've been here all night, and I just now clicked that follow button. So thank you, sir.
You're banned. You're banned. You're absolutely banned.
Banned. I closed the giveaway. I'm gonna start this raid to Aries. We can still hang out in voice comms over on Aries' channel for a while if he'll have us. And I'm gonna pick the winner. Remember, guys, to have your Twitch whispers on, because if you are the winner, Major is going to whisper you, and if he can't get a hold of you, you're not going to be able to win. So get in on that raid. I want to see everybody going over and raiding and clicking follow. There's 205 viewers currently in the raid, so I want all 205 of you to click that follow button for Aries and help him out over there on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate it. Grim Reapers, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Something cool. You're pretty cool. Ish. Thank you for being here again.
Thanks for having me.
All you guys.
Thanks for the MSI work. Obviously, you killed it.
Oh,
you know,
I
was doing everything behind the scenes, but you guys really brought all the action to life, and I just tried my best not to fuck things up. So I really appreciate you. Appreciate the players. Appreciate everyone that was in. So thanks.
Absolutely. And I appreciate everybody who rated Captain Richard, of course, subbed, followed, and participated in tonight's stream. You guys are awesome. Your winner is... It's J3. You have won. Make sure that you whisper Major Static X and get in on that raid, everybody. Until next time, I'm Commander Z-Man, reminding you to fly safe, shoot straight, and I'll see you in the skies. Go say hi to Aries.